1, 2.
Today, let's talk about what it's like living and working out with a fitness wearable which is in the form of a ring, specifically the Luna Ring. Okay, as a tech YouTuber who was also a provincial powerlifter and an avid cyclist, let's get it. I've been obsessing over finding the best fitness wearables and fitness apps. And I've tried a lot of them. I've tried the Fitbit Air, the Hume Health Band, the Apple Watch Ultra, and more importantly, the Garmin that I'm using now. But what I haven't tried is a fitness wearable in the form of a ring. And the biggest reason why is that personally, I just don't like having rings. I don't like having things on my hand. And honestly, I already enjoy traditional fitness wearables, so what's the point of even going to the Luna Ring? And I was afraid with it interfering with a lot of my workouts, like the bar on my hand, skin irritation, and even maybe the ring slipping off my finger. Or worst case, the data being incorrect. But after testing for a month, to my surprise, this ring, despite some legitimate flaws, has been actually super enjoyable to wear and use. And I've actually wanted the entire month without being like, okay, I really want to get this off my finger. Really quickly, I do want to mention that this video is unpaid, but the Luna team did send me this ring. So everything is gonna be completely honest and unbiased. So let's talk about the good and the wearability of the Luna Ring. So one of my immediate concerns with the ring was obviously how it wears, because if it was going to be uncomfortable, I'm obviously not going to be using it. So the ring itself is super lightweight and made out of titanium, which means it's rock solid and corrosion resistant. Not to mention it's also water resistant up to 50 meters. I tested it and took it to the gym, and honestly after a month it still looks pretty good, with the exception of the underside of the ring where it does show some scratches from the bar, but that really isn't an issue for me because that's a part of the ring that no one's going to be able to see anyways. And the reason for this is that you need to wear the ring in a specific way. If you look closely, you'll notice 3 nubs on the inside of the ring, and those nubs need to be on the underside of your finger to get the best tracking data possible. You can technically wear it on any finger, but ideally it's the index finger with the nubs, of course, facing on the underside of your palm. Number 2, the convenience. This is by far the most discreet and convenient way to get health metrics in the most basic form possible. And in my opinion, it doesn't even come close. So by having it on your finger, that means it frees up the slot on your wrist to wear any watch, which means I can finally wear a watch that's more vintage and a little bit more classy. And if you're someone who hates sleeping with a watch on, the ring is far more comfortable instead of a traditional fitness watch. Now, I find that the sleeping is very comparable to my Apple Watch and the Garmin watch. And what's most surprising is that it was even able to capture the naps I had throughout the day consistently. So I gotta give it bonus points for that. Overall, this felt like a great wear it and forget it type of wearable that you can just put on. Now, I am someone who suffers from watch fatigue. So going from traditional Apple watches to Garmin watches and even the fitness bands, I find that this ring was really refreshing to use. And the best part is that I don't have to sacrifice any of the health metrics, which leads to number 3, the app and data. So the ring is advertised to have the best in-class sensors for your vitals, and as skeptical as I was, truthfully, I was very impressed, both with my health data and also the app. First, let's talk about the health data and accuracy. Now, I'm no expert and I don't want to pretend that I am, but I did compare very basic health metrics to my Apple Watch and even my Garmin, and honestly, like I said before, they're very comparable. The sleep tracking has been almost identical to my Apple Watch, and if anything, sometimes even better because it automatically tracks my naps, unlike the Apple Watch where you constantly have to put it in sleep mode for it to track your naps. The resting heart rate graphs have also been very comparable, and from a tiny tracker like this, I've been more pleased with the results in the app than anything else I've been previously using. Speaking of the app, this is how more health and fitness apps should look in my opinion. Everything is nicely laid out on the home screen so you can see all of your essentials, activity score, timeline, vitals, heart rate, stress, readiness, sleep, and more, all at a glance within a single scroll. Now, I don't want to dive too deep into the app, but you do get tabs at the bottom for more detail on sleep, readiness score, and activity. My favorite tab is actually the one on the bottom right where it says Life OS. So this is basically a free AI with a purchase of the Luna Ring built right into the app. So I didn't even actually give it a prompt. I just took a picture and immediately put it into the chat, and already it's analyzing it, and it's giving me a pretty big description of everything that has to do with my breakfast, which is pretty interesting. This is where you can ask all of your health and fitness questions and get feedback. Now, what I like about this, unlike the the Apple Watch is that where you have to link a third-party health app to get AI insights on your metrics, this is all built in and works seamlessly within the Health AI app of the Luna Ring. And in a world of more and more paid AI subscriptions, I love that the Luna Ring comes with an AI within the app. So Luna Ring, kudos to you guys for doing that. Let's talk about the bad. Steps, calories, and activity tracking. Not everything about the Ring can be so great. So let's get into some of the gripes that I've had. As far as health metrics go, the Ring has been great, but when it comes to steps, I found that it overcounts my steps from about 500 to 1,000 compared to my Apple Watch, which isn't surprising considering the fact that the Ring is on my ring finger, so there has a lot of involuntary movements compared to a wrist. The calorie tracking was super off and also not consistent. And before we get into it, I do want to mention that the Ring is advertised as a health tracker and not a fitness tracker. But regardless, if you are someone who's super into counting calories, I find that it's hard to gauge how many active calories I'm burning throughout the day with the Luna Ring, especially if you're solely relying on the Ring. It's not to say that it's bad, it's just not as consistent as the Apple Watch. Lastly, because I am so active and track everything, I am someone who works out, cycles, walks, and occasionally runs. I would have loved to see much more data from my activities as soon as I finish them, especially on the post-workout page summary. As it stands, it gives very basic information after your workouts, which is fine, but for someone like me who wants to improve his training, I felt like it was lacking in this area. Connectivity. One of the most important things about having a wear it and forget it fitness wearable is of course the ability to actually wear it and forget it. While it was almost perfect in this regard, I had more than one instance where after I took the Ring off the charger, I would have some issues with it connecting to my phone and the Luna app. And because it wasn't connected, I wasn't able to add any workouts or start any workouts or see any of my metrics or stats. Now, at first I thought it was a one-time thing, but it happened actually on occasion of 3 different times. Now, I realized that there is a quick fix to this. The best thing to do is when you take it off the charger, you want to sync the app immediately. This helps it stay connected throughout the entire time you have the Luna Ring on. Now, this is a small issue and it's probably something that you'll remember to do every single time, but it is still something that adds friction to wearing a screenless fitness wearable on your ring finger. Of course, if it happens consistently, that means I can't track my health metrics or my activities, and at that point, what's the point of even wearing the Ring? And lastly, you do have to refresh the app to get the most up-to-date health metrics on the app. Now, honestly, it takes roughly about 20 seconds, which is really short, but I would have appreciated if it would just do it automatically in the background so that every time I open the app, I would see the most up-to-date health metrics. So, is the Luna Ring actually worth it? So the Luna Ring starts at $450, which is a lot cheaper than its competition, but of course, it's still a large chunk of money to drop. Hey guys, I'm just like you guys. I value the money that I earn. And spending your hard-earned money on a tech product has to be meaningful. So let me make this clear. The Luna Ring is awesome and a great value. It does an awesome job of tracking your sleep and basic health metrics, and it's also capable of tracking your activity. While it may not be as precise and data-driven as other fitness wearables, we do have to keep in mind that it's in the form factor of a ring. With that being said, if you are someone who has watch fatigue or tired of wearing traditional fitness watches or just hate them completely, this might be for you, especially if you still want basic health metrics and also sleep tracking. That way you can wear the watch that you want and also still get those health metrics. And for the price, the Luna Ring, in my opinion, is a good option to go for. Now, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but if you are interested in buying the Luna Ring, please use the code HelloChen10 for 10% discount off the Luna Ring. Now, I do make a commission if you do purchase the Luna Ring, but it really does help the channel, and of course, I appreciate it. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more tech videos or fitness app reviews, make sure you check out my channel or some of these videos. It will bring you a ton of value and, of course, support the channel. With that being said, catch you in the next one. Peace.